So, hello, lovely people. Today I will speak about five love languages. This is the way how we communicate to each other, especially in the relationships. So it's great tool for the relationship. It's the way how we express our love to each other, especially to our partners. And yes, there are five love languages. It's physical touch, quality of time, act of service, words of appreciation, and sharing material gifts. So the thing with the love languages is different than with normal languages. With normal languages, if we speak Chinese to Portuguese people, they would realize quickly that there is no communication, so they will figure out other ways of communication, either broken English or even gesticulating and figuring out somehow. The problem with the love languages is that people can speak to each other different love language 15 years, sometimes 20 years in the relationship, and they still do not understand why the other person doesn't understand them, and why there is so much frustration in the relationship. So yes, five love languages. You can find the book for sure in your own language. It's a bestseller, translated to many different languages, and yes, it's a book would have no word tantra in it, but many of us tantric teachers using it because the wisdom of this way of understanding each other and speaking each other bring a lot of connection, especially in the relationship, and this is great tool to understand and to relate much better to each other. So according to this concept of five love languages, when we start the relationship, we are in so-called phase honeymoon, and then our tank of love is full, and we have to refill it, like tank in your car, motorbike. You have to be refilling it, otherwise it stop. So when it stop, you get more frustrated. The relationship have a lot of frustration, a lot of misunderstanding, not fulfilled expectations, and a lot of complaints and pretensional tone. So that's why it's important to refill the love tank. How you refill the love tank? By speaking to the person their love language, what they understand and appreciate, not the one what you appreciate and you understand. So now I'll explain in details what are all those love languages, and also on the way I will explain you about how to use them and how to recognize them, and so on and so on. So the first love language is physical touch. So it's about the people who like to be intimate with each other on the touch level. They always like to hug each other when they come next to each other. They give each other strokes. They like to snuggle to each other when they watch the movie, read a book. They really, for them, this is very important to have the physical touch, and this not always has to be related to sex. Sometimes the women who are into physical touch, they may get even annoyed if it's only related to sex and only just 5 minutes before going to bed, and never in other circumstances. So yes, it's not that kind of like intention touch, but it's just about in any circumstances. So I hear from many people similar complaint that the uh, their husband didn't give them enough touch, and if he will give them at least 5 minute hug, that the relationship would be flourishing still. But he didn't. He did a lot of other things, usually fixing the house after coming back tired from work, and wondering why the woman still complain about this hug if I did so many other things. So yes, listening what the people complain, what they do not receive in the relationship, it can give you the clue what love language your partner speak. And the intention of all this lecture is to learn how to speak, and to speak the importance of speaking the love language of your partner especially. So yes, the other love language, it's the quality of time. Those people, they would plan the holidays 2 months in advance. All small detail for them, it would be important. For them, this is very exciting to plan good holidays, and yes, they're looking forward all year long. For them, yes, they always like to go out together. They always like to do things together. Anything for them could be quality of time. Even cooking together sometimes can be quality of time if there is presence, if there is like love in it. So spending the time together for them, it's very important. And yes, you will hear the complaint from them quite often, like, hey, we never go out together. Why we don't go out so often? So they are always complaining about this. They like to go to the concerts, to the events. They look very often for what's going on in the city, in the village, to yes, go and spend time together. But it can be also spending time together by reading the book together. For them can be also like wow, just yes, being together. And yes, going somewhere together but not having the quality of time also doesn't mean always good quality of time. So it means like go together, not be busy just with your friends, but actually go together and be busy with your partner. That's for them what is quality of time. And yes, if you, for example, would call them when they prepare all these holiday details, like the tent is ready, everything is ready, what else they need to go get for camping or for any circumstances, maybe this kind of tickets and so. And if you call them and tell them, hey darling, I got this job opportunity, so we have to postpone our holidays. If it happens too often, they would put cross on it. So be careful to not to make this mistake with the quality of time people, because it can be easy for someone else, but for those people it would be very hurtful, and yes, they will make their tank quickly empty very quickly. So another love language, it's the act of service. Those people are golden people in the communities, in the families, because they are the ones who always, without them being asked, just serve people. Not usually mainly your partner, of course, those are the guys who are fixing the house after coming back from work. Yes, those are the kind of like happy housewife, any gender you feel, who would just welcome you with the happy meal when you come back from anywhere, and this that she prepared food, it's always you can taste it in the love what she put in it, because for her the serving someone, making something to someone, it's expression of love. That's how she actually becoming alive, using her love language, and yes, we enjoy it. So yes, those people are golden people in communities, because they are like, yeah, just pulling it up all together. They make the vortex of energy going up, spiraling up, that everybody feels ignited, uh, contaminated with their enthusiasm, and everybody start to do things as well. And yeah, so they do just without asking, whatever needs to be done at home, in the family. They always ask, hey, do you need any help? Do you need some support? Shall I make you a tea when I'm making for myself, and things like that. So but yes, if it happened maybe one time, or maybe one time too much, that they will ask for, hey, could you make me coffee? And people, you as a partner would tell them, hey, not now, I'm busy, or later, or yes, you're not so happy to serve them. They will realize this, and when it happened too often, yes, they would feel very disappointed. They would put cross on their partners or on their communities. I saw those kind of people when they realized that actually the service what they give, it's not returned when they need help. After that, they kind of burn out, and they don't want to do anything to anyone, because yes, their tank is empty, and you have to bring their actually hope to the humanity, to the relationship again, and that it will be refilled, and then they can be enthusiastic about giving the service again. So yes, especially with those people, you don't want to put cross on them, because yes, a lot of things will stop functioning in your relationship, in your home, in your community, family, whatever those people you have. And they are usually very generous, but for very little bit, but this little bit has to be there, always, without questioning even, I would say. So another love language, it's the sharing, sharing of words of appreciations. Words of appreciations, affirmations are very important for some people, and those people you can recognize quite often at the those people you can recognize very easily at our rainbow gatherings communities, because they are very outspoken with the compliments what they give to each other. They always say some nice things to everyone. Oh, such a nice shirt you have. Oh, you cook so good. When they sharing the compliments for the food, they say like in so many words, like, oh, you always put so much love into the food. How do you make it? it's so delicious. I never eat such a good food. Yeah, they make you really feel special with their words. They say, yes, beautiful thing, how your hair look like, or your smile today, it looks so beautiful. So they just all the time outspoken about how like appreciative they are for the other people surrounding them, especially for their partners. Yes, so yes, those people, yes, are always saying thank you to for everything. But if you forget to say thank you to them, if it will happen too often, they would put cross on it. Yes, so those are the people who you may hear very often complain, "Oh, you never say nice things about me. You never say how beautiful I am, or you never say anything nice about me." So those complaints are indicating that the person preference is the words of appreciations, and that you can by these complaints you can always find what language preference is your partner or someone around you. So yes, another language it's the sharing material gifts. So yes, sharing material gifts, it's material gifts. Yeah, this is important. It's not about giving each other massage or meal. It's also a little bit act of service, sometimes more than gift. So it's really the gift. So material gift, and those people. For them, someone's birthday is almost like your own birthday, like it's their own birthday. It's they looking forward for someone's birthday, because then it's for them the unique opportunity when they can actually give the gift without feeling strange or some too much intentions of, I don't know, getting someone or whatever. So for them, they would investigate around the friends what it's your best color, what would you like to actually, what do you liking, what would you like to receive as your birthday gift. So they would really take care that yes, when you receive it, you feel all the love that they prepare. They would even for months craft the gift for you that you will be very happy, and you will see how long they spent by making this gift with your hands, how much love you put it there. So for them, yes, sharing gifts and receiving gifts is very important. Um, if they would in their birthday notice that the gift what you're giving them is just both in 5 minutes maybe before the birthday, just on the way from the 20 baht shop, Chinese supermarket, and without fault, then they will recognize it. If you forget about the gift, their birthday, and so they will put cross on you. So be careful. So yes, for them, gifts are very important, and yeah, they may say like, "Hey, like." I never receive the gifts if they feel like their tank is empty because of not having that language spoken to them. So yes, all those love languages, yes, are the intention of becoming tantra. It's to learn all of them, that you can speak to everyone and recognize everyone, and basically give the people what they want to receive, not to give them people what you feel is the best for them. So this is very important sentence. Pay attention. Loving someone is not giving them what you think is best for them. Loving someone is giving someone something what they feel is best for them. Yes, so that's why sometimes we think, yes, fixing the house it's the best thing because this is our preferable language. But if it's not our partner preferable language, we can waste all of energy on actually in the end even annoying our partner with doing things what they actually do not really appreciate. It's like can you imagine someone speaking Chinese to you and you do not understand, but they still keeping speaking to you the language what you don't understand, and it can make you frustrating. The thing is, the awareness about the 5 love languages is so little that we don't know even about that we speak different languages in the relationship, and we very often wonder why the relationship doesn't work. And so we can really think for 15 years like, hey, actually I was the best man in the world, like in this relationship. I was always there for her, fixing the house, doing almost like 24/7 being for her and always helping her and so. But she just asks all the time for this stupid melting hug. And so is this the problem? I do more than melting hugs. So it's like all these things are not, if we are not conscious about these 5 love languages, we actually sometimes missing the point. And when we're missing the point, when our partner love tank is empty, yes, this missing the point can be even frustrating and annoying. I remember myself before the time when I knew about all of this, I reacted to someone, hey, I don't give a fuck about your thank you. I wish you would do something for me. You would do something, like not just saying all the time thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not my love language. So yes, I was very rude because I didn't understood these dynamics, and that actually she meant all best. And yes, when you say this kind of with the words, that it hurts her, that her love language is not appreciated, and it's just spiraling down the relationship. And so then yes, so it's really important to realize what love language your partner speak, what is the second of love language, their preference, and what is the last, so you don't waste so much time for speaking this one to them. And yeah, some people are saying, yeah, but melting hugs are not natural for me, it has to come naturally. And so yes, all those things you can say, but if you love your partner, remember, loving them is giving what they feel is best for them, not what you feel. I will tell you another example, like usually the standards in my relationship are like that. Yes, my cleanliness are a little less priority than their cleanliness. So the standards of the cleaning the house are much lower. And I remember the situation with my partner that yes, she was asking me to swipe the floor once a day, and for me, wiping the floor, it's like once a week. It's more than enough, and if I have to do it every day, I just see like I'm brushing the air. There is nothing there, so okay, what's the point? But somehow, when I started doing it, I realized that the point is actually not the moving the air from place to place. Actually, it gives me much more benefits than this, because it makes her happy. So when she somehow always realized that, oh, actually you wipe the floor, I was like, how she can recognize even this, you know? But yes, when she has seen that actually I was doing it, this 10 minutes of me brushing the air was saving us the hours of the therapy to fix our relationship, because in this way I fulfilled her love tank, and in this way yes, the harmony was back. She was happy that I did act of service for her, and I do not yes, and she was also more happy to my preferable language, more open, like the melting hugs, touch, and so yes, this is about learning and doing things for the other, and learning the languages what they have the preference. And as Tantra is saying, like it's about learning to be comfortable with uncomfortable. Yes, so if it's something not really natural for us, make it natural, make it nice for you, you know, like you can wash the dishes and have meditation in the same time, and in this way you can really have time for yourself, and start to enjoy washing the dishes, and other things. Find the beauty in everything you do, like yes. As many of you, when you hear this, you may already notice that there is a lot of dialects between these languages. Maybe there are a lot of combinations. Maybe you like to receive one language, but you not really into the giving that language. But and you would like to receive actually other language less, but give the other language more, and things like this, combination between of them. Yes, it's like with normal languages. Sometimes you have dialects, sometimes you have groups of the languages, and so with this you have also different combinations, and yes. So play with them, learn. The point of Tantra is like learning all of them, and learning how to use all of them, become multilingual, and especially to learn and to not to ignore anymore the best love language of your partner, and this can really make your relationship flourishing again. Tantra is about maintaining the honeymoon through all life with all other techniques. So yes, this it's about. And yes, on that note, I would like to tell you one more thing, that there is also 5 love languages on the sexual level, how we would like to be loved sexually, but this would be another chapter. So thank you for your attention. Aho. Okay.